It's Jim Ross from Excel Self-Storage Auctions. In this video, I'll make it brief, but I just want to touch on a point that probably won't make me the most popular guy in the auction business. Because, yep, the higher the units sell, we get our commission off of that. However, just this reality of the units that are actually end up going to auction. Again, with the show Storage Wars and that, people are coming out thinking, every unit's a winner. Every unit's, holy cow, their money they place on that unit, they're going to find something in that unit of value. You may not see it from the outside, but it might be in that box tucked in the back corner. Whatever's in that box, that's going to make all their money back and then some. And again, I've done this for many, many years, and just the reality of it, going back to reality, but again, with units, if it's worth it to this, if it's not worth it, I should say, to the tenant to not pay on their storage unit after it being, 2, 3, 4 months late. So we're talking anywhere from $300 to $600, kind of in that range of late fees or rental dues. If it's not worth it for them to pay that much money on their unit and have it go to auction, ultimately go to collections, be on their record like that, do you really think there's that much value placed in the unit if it wasn't worth for that tenant who's initial one to actually take the time out of the day and move all that stuff into the unit and be paying on that unit up to that point? Do you really think there's that great of stuff in a unit in the first place if they're letting it go delinquent and going to auction? Again, that's just, to me, it kind of seems like common sense to me. And again, you're going to get kind of the situations where, yeah, it is great stuff, and they're just so down on luck, and who knows what's happened in their lives that they have no choice but to let the unit go to auction. But if the manager's done their job up to that point, trust me, they've been trying to contact these guys and offer them any deal under the sun just to get something out of the unit so they don't have to sell it and have that liability, and just get them off the property and move on. So again, if they're skipping out on all the deals that's being offered to them, they're letting it go to auction when there was only a few months rent due on the unit. Is there really that much stuff of value in that unit left behind? So again, that's why we're in the business for it. I mean, obviously people that are coming out for auctions and the ones that do it for a living, yeah, of course it's working for them. I would just I want to start kind of keeping a percentage of what percentage of units do they buy actually end up creating profit for them. Is it 10%? Is that one unit out of every 10 that they buy provides so much profit that's kind of makes up for the other 9 they lost money on? I don't know. That's something I want to start keeping better track of, and start asking my auction buyers that question. I'm very curious, but to me, this kind of seems like common sense that the majority of the units that are going to auction are kind of being abandoned and left behind, kind of for a reason. What's left behind, what's in that unit, and doesn't really equate to what they owe, and they let it go, and they just kind of take their chances on it going to collections, and that be that. So anyway, I'll definitely make a video. It's gonna be later on because I want to kind of keep some stats on that as far as what percentage of units these guys are making their money back on. So that should be a good one. I'll start keeping track of that, and I'll do that video later on. All right, thanks.